Hi, we are Tori and Dylan, and we are adventure seekers looking to experience more of this beautiful world in our self-converted Sprinter van. Last week, we took you along finishing up our van build, including the dramas of installing our off-grid water system. In this week's episode, we take you along as we finish up odd jobs within our van, and after months of hard work, we finally get to move into our tiny home on wheels. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We moved locations. So we're at my family's house. We've got just a few things to honestly do. I can't decide if the sun's too bright.
This is your biggest dilemma in life right now. So we're clicking away, just doing a few things, finishing touches. We essentially finished our shower yesterday.
Yeah.
Tori's putting on drawer handles, just little things like that. We officially turned on our oven yesterday, made sure all the propane and stuff was good, even though we knew it was. So that was really exciting to see flame that we can cook on. Big moment. We are no longer cookless.
So in regards to like what we have to do today is basically just like finishing up everything. And then we're actually gonna like move into the van. Like honestly, after lunch, I think we're gonna go down to our storage unit and get a bunch of stuff.
A big swap out. Like right now we have the RV that we've been living in for pretty much a month now, and our van are both pretty full and packed with construction stuff, and only maybe a sixth of what we have right now is actually going to go into the actual van. Most of it's in the storage unit that we already went through quite a bit of it to know that it was van versus build life.
So what we've got today is we need to do trim work,
A little bit of trim.
paint touch-ups.
Yep.
I need to put on one more drawer handle and work on the garage a little bit, and that's like,
yeah, just shoring up wires now that everything's set. We're just going to add little wire ties and some fascia, like wood, like just to close in our batteries and make sure our water tank's all set and everything. So just little tidy up pieces before we cruise on out of here.
it's exciting.
Had rain yesterday. Got the easy up though.
And a
everything.
little less smoke, so.
Yeah, I can see some mountains.
Woo woo.
Today should be beautiful though. No rain, no smoke.
Yeah,
Here
we
we
needed
go.
the rain. We need the rain.
Here we go.
Our battery's about to die, so we'll catch you guys when we've made some progress. Dylan's off to a good start today. Oh, Dylan, you really did. Oh, baby.
Told you I stabbed myself. I don't like the wrist. That's a sketchy spot. There's a lot of nerves and stuff in there.
All right. How does it look now? Do we want to do the official lift again?
You ready to see this thing in action?
In action. Oh.
Same locking system as our bed. Super stout. We're never gonna break these things, but 20 more inches.
Counter space. Yoo-hoo! We have to see it from the inside now. Okay, so push it all the way down and let me do it.
Okay, well you're gonna have to sand it a little bit. I just got blood on it.
Oh. Yeah, you did. If you didn't see, Dylan stabbed himself earlier with the drill. Yeah, he definitely needed to put a band-aid on that, and he did not. He did not. All right. The countertop stops here. And then Dylan added this piece here. And that extends our countertop by another 20 inches. And I'm lucky enough to be able to fit in and out. Otherwise, we're just crawling underneath. And also, it'll be right here. It's a little bit high, obviously, if you're like typing on a computer, but if we're like editing a video or just like looking at our computer with emails, it's like perfect height for like our faces and our shoulders to be square and not like hunched over. So, or if I want to bother Dylan while he's doing the dishes and stuff. Careful. So I just sanded this entire bench, and I'm going to take this mineral oil or cutting board oil, and I have a rag, and now I coat the entire bench with the mineral oil. And so this is how you actually work with bamboo, because bamboo can be treated this way. You don't have to wax it and sand it and dry it and wax it in order to get like that finish you want. All you need to do is just sand it down and oil it, and it actually like takes in a really nice color. And so you can kind of see it being lighter right now, and then after I coat it with the oil, it really changes the look. So you can see here, oops, sorry. You can see here. So this has been sanded and oiled, and so it's just a different shade. So see that color there, and I'm gonna take you over here, and you can just see how much lighter this is because this one's untreated, but it is sanded. And so sanding also takes it down. This is a raw bamboo, a really nice natural light finish stain to the bamboo, and so that's why it's really light. And then once we add, you can see I dripped a few drips here. Once we add the oil, it just really brightens it up. So I've got the cutting board here, I've re-sanded this guy down, and then I've also sanded this one, and it's going to be oiled. This is maintenance that you have to do continuously with the bamboo, and I would say that's probably the only drawback, is that you have to continuously do this every few months or so, or just depending on how much water, because the bamboo absorbs the water sometimes. And so yeah, but we're gonna get started, see how it goes. Baby, what you doing in there? That's not our home anymore.
More batteries for the camera so we don't keep killing it and only having one and not having anything to film with like a bunch of losers. How many times in the past couple months did we wake up and have dead cameras? Thailand we woke up a couple days and it was like, you kidding me?
All right, you got this guy up, looks really good this way, and Dylan's gonna come in and he's got to caulk all of this and caulk right in here. Sorry, I know you can't see that right there. And then we need to put this piece up because we messed this one up, and so that's gonna go there. Cha-cha, it's looking good. If you haven't ever seen this is underneath our couch. And this is the other side. And this is where our sink exits. This is the time that I've been waiting for a really, really, really long time. It's a long time coming. I am basically done with all of my jobs. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, no, I'm seeing one more thing I have to do. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this because this needs to be a celebratory moment, and that was not it. That was a disappointing moment, so let's try that one more time. All right, so I think I tried to make this shot like a couple times, but it's move-in time. It is basically time to convert this space from a construction zone to a home. And so we've been kind of cleaning up as we've been going, but basically I'm taking everything out. There's a bunch of like equipment in the drawers. I'm taking everything out. I'm doing everything, a big nice wipe down, vacuum. And then I'm gonna start putting it back in with all of my stuff. So it's gonna be a fun process, or a hectic one. We shall see. Hopefully I'll get a few shots of me putting stuff together. I was gonna put the sheets on because they're so beautiful, but I need to wash them. So they're in the wash machine right now. Once those get done, then I'll be putting all that stuff on, and just so excited. We've been waiting for this point for so long, and it's here, it's here, it's here. All right, let's get started. All right, this is all just like miscellaneous stuff. Needs to go. That looks good. I just need to clean this guy out, so I'm actually gonna take this one out, because that garbage is gross. That. Yeah, oh gosh, much of more miscellaneous stuff. Okay. Fridge, and the fridge in the RV is much bigger, but it wasn't full, so we should be good. Also, I got an immersion blender, and I'm super hyped about it. And we have our Vitamix back. We left it in Hawaii because we thought we could buy a different size one, but they were so expensive, so we were like, well, let's have the other one back. We'll make it work. Running to the storage unit and going and collecting all of our stuff. So we're pausing the van because like we only really have all of our work gear, and the rest of our stuff is in the storage unit. So that's where we're gonna be. All right. Some of the stuff's my parents. I just don't know. Some of the stuff is my parents.
Very little.
So we've been moving into the van. The last night we moved into the van officially, and we slept in the van officially. And it felt so good to be in here. It felt so nice. Just be in this space, and everything kind of like feels put together. And like I was telling Dylan, this is all of our stuff is finally in one spot. And I think I said it even in the video last night. I don't remember exactly, but it just feels so good to be in here. But my task right now is to take all of my clothes and put them up there. This is Dylan's cubby. This is my cubby and his cubby in the middle. We share one, and then the one in the far back is mine. And then we also have our closet space, of course. So we have all of this space in here. But it's mostly, we're trying to save this mostly for like jackets and that kind of stuff. But we'll see. I have more. Dylan used to have a lot more clothes than me because he was really good about separating his like work clothes and his normal clothes, but now we're kind of combining everything, and I might have more clothes than him. Because he just gives me a look. So, alright. Let's see how this will go. There. Packing cubes, anybody? I find them essential for van life. Like, there is no way I could just have my clothes everywhere. This way I can just grab my underwear one. I can grab my sock bin. Yeah. So, most of my stuff is in cubes, which is super important. That feels so good to have all of that like put away, and then all fits super nice. Again, cubes are the best. I don't know how I would be organized without the cubes. Everybody. So if you can tell, we are not in Bozeman any longer, and we're not with my parents any longer. We're actually in Missoula, and we're in the Home Depot parking lot. Ta-da. We are almost done with this build. So to kind of catch you guys up, basically we packed everything from the storage unit from my parents' house, from my parents' RV. We packed it all into the van, and we were just like, let's get out of here for a few days. We have to come back to that area for a bachelorette party for Memorial Day weekend, but we were like, we need to get out. We need to go and camp. We need to get in this van. We just need to yeah. And so we have a lot of friends and family in the Bitterroot and Missoula area, obviously, due to the fact that that's where we're from. So we have a lot of people we're going to be seeing and just kind of popping around. Plus, we really needed to finish our plumbing. That was probably the biggest thing that was happening. When Dylan remounted the water pump, and when he put in just kind of the new equipment in there and kind of adjusted it and fixed it, he ended up having to do it at an angle because of just the way things were fitting back there, and it made sense for him. But because it was at such an angle, and because like we had taken it on and off so much, the little plug, this tiny little plug, had kind of smushed down enough for enough of a leak to go through. And it's just like the tiniest little thing, like you would have never noticed it, but he, obviously being a masterful plumber, was able to figure it out. And so he's trying to fix it so that we can have running water, because last night was interesting because we didn't have any water. So we've been getting like jugs, and it's like we have water filled up in our tank, it's just there's no power to it without it leaking everywhere, and we just really don't want any leaks. So yeah. How's it going, masterful plumber?
If you've never done any plumbing in the Home Depot parking lot, you're really a plumber. You definitely don't live in a van if you've never done any projects in the Home Depot parking lot. Or just your local hardware store. It doesn't have to be Home Depot.
Yeah, this isn't the first time we've done this.
And if you didn't know that trick, to save yourself 5 trips to hardware stores, just do it in the parking lot. You might get a couple weird looks, but it's because they don't live in a van.
Everybody walking by is just staring at us.
I also don't have any shoes on. I look like I live in a van right now.
Yeah, Dylan got told. He's like, you look like you live in a van. And Dylan's like, what's that supposed to mean?
I had my normal clothes on.
The hair. Alright.
What happens if I chop my hair off? Then do I not look like I live in a van all of a sudden because I have short hair? It's like, most of the people that I see live in a van have short hair.
I feel like you still give off like a heady vibe.
Yeah. I've always been a weird heady vibe, even though I don't feel like I look heady.
You kind of look heady.
In a Ruka shirt.
There's our plumbing disaster back here. Otherwise, everything would be working fine. Okay. Say it again, Dol.
I think we should be leak-free.
All right. Dang it, I think you got blood on my sheets.
Dude, I'm really not comfortable back here. I really enjoyed it. You tried it. How's the stream?
Pretty good.
Got full board?
Full.
We're back here.
No drippies?
No drippies.
Okay, I don't see any drippies on my end either.
I'm about to.
Woo! How's it going?
Water's back on. I tore off the propane thing on accident again yesterday, so I have a new piece of wood at home ready to go for the latch. We just need to buy that new latch.
We're leaking.
Use the same door, but no more leaking.
Woohoo, baby. Come here.
I brought an extra towel for nothing.
Come here.
What? On the fly.